Starting off, we have Ram Rider Bandit Ghost. So this deck was actually a pretty new, like a recently discovered deck, and it does extremely well thanks to the combination of the Ram Rider, the Snowball, the Boss Bandit, and the Bandit, the Royal Ghost. All those bridge spam cards work so well together and very good pressuring, especially because after the addition of the Boss Bandit, bridge spam's off to really good, like in a really good place right now. And anyways, this guy seems to sort of have some sort of Goblin Drill deck. But anyways, let's keep going. So it looks like you can defend this right. The Boss Bandit isn't going to get any damage in the tower, but the Royal Ghost did get two decent swings, maybe third, no, not quite a third, and he does have Firecracker going, so I can use that to activate my King Tower pretty easily, just use an Executioner there. And this deck is actually the most popular deck in the game. The one variation you see is using guards instead of bandit, but I actually think this version's better because guards maybe better defensive, but this one's better offensive. And I personally think this deck is a little bit better and it's a little bit more popular. Have a higher rating and higher win rate in grand challenges. So looks like right now it's pretty even. Unfortunately, that Roller Ghost is not going to get any damage because the Tower Prince just takes it out before it turns invisible. And yeah, so let's see. We got only 15 seconds left until double elixir starts. I'm going to go in with a bandit and a barbarian barrel in case he's going to use skeletons or ice spear or something like that. And the bandit doesn't connect. He got his goblin drill going, and fortunately we don't get any damage in the tower. And I'm going to use the evolve executioner, and go in with my will I use the boss bandit? Yeah, I'm going to use the boss bandit, and I'm going to use my royal ghost, as well as the giant snowball. But yeah, he's going to use his ability, and I'm going to go in with a ram rider, try to push to the tower. Oh, and my ram rider connects to the tower, and I think this might be game for him. Yeah, I don't think he can defend. I don't think there's any way he can defend this. We got 30 seconds left, and he just take down my whole tower if he wants to win. Yeah, I think this is game. So, honestly, I think I'm gonna rate this deck a solid 9.5 out of 10. Well, it might not be the best defensive deck. It's so good on the offense, and of course, for defense, you can use the guards version, and with the evil snowball, it just does so well, even on defense, and just I can see why it's the best deck in the game right now. But anyways, GG. That was a good game. Alright, next I'm going to be using the World Giant with the Monk and the Evolved Hunter, second best deck in the game. And it just works so well because the Monk basically acts as like, it prevents your opponent from placing stuff directly on top of the Royal Giant. And it's hard to counter it without using like stuff like Musketeer and other ranged units, so that's really good, helpful. Anyways, I'm going to go in with an early push for the Royal Giant, save a little bit of elixir. And it looks like he is defending it pretty well, but my Royal Giant is going to get a couple hits in the tower, hopefully. He's going to tornado it, but looks like he's using Magic Archer Tornado, so is it worth a fireball? I don't think Log's going to fully take out the Magic Archer. Yeah, just like I thought, and I'm going to use Electro. Actually, I should have used the skeletons on the miner. Yeah, that was a mistake, and I don't think it's going to take out the Magic Archer now. But at least the Magic Archer doesn't connect to the tower, but he is going to get a really good Goblin Sign ability. But thankfully, his tower took a lot of damage, so it's not like me lose the game. And I'm just going to build up elixir. We do have the Evolve Royal Giant cycle, but I might wait a little bit just to use it. And let's see what he does. Well, I'm going to save my elixir. And there he goes in with an Ice Spirit, because he's running the Evolved Ice Spirit. And there it goes in with the skeletons. I'm going to use a log because there's no bait cards in his deck, so I can cycle my log, do some damage on the tower. And it uses a cannon. I'm going to use my fireball on the cannon because there's no really point. There's nothing really else to use it on. And I'm going to go in with the Evolved Hunter. Not quite the Royal Giant yet. I'm going to use the Monk first. And you can't really use an ability just yet. But now he goes in Magic Archer. I'm going to use my ability, which takes out the Magic Archer pretty much entirely. Yep, and going with Evolve Royal Giant. And let's see if I can... And there goes his Evolved Cannon. using my log, and yeah, there's nothing we can do but this. This is another win. Oh, I don't think I hit the magic archer with my... Oh, never mind, I did. There's no point in me saying oops. But yeah, that was a pretty good move. We got 30 seconds left in the game. Double elixir. I'm going to use my 100 in the back. Wait, this guy quit? He might have quit. I'm going to use my Royal Giant in the pocket. And yeah, this guy quit. That's the thing about Royal Giant. It's a very frustrating deck to lose against, especially the Evolve Royal Giant. And we have 15 seconds left. I'm going to see if I can go in for the 3 crown. I don't think I can make it. Actually, no, I think I can make it. Come on, let's do this. We got 8 seconds left. And yeah, this is going to be a 3 crown. Good game. That was pretty stressful. But honestly, I'm going to rate a deck a solid 9 out of 10. Okay, next we have Elixir Golem. And this deck was actually pretty much the best deck in the meta for the past couple weeks. But overall, over time, other decks have been discovered and slowly overtaken it. But still remains a strong option. And it's pretty... And yes, it's a very low skill deck. And it usually results in a 3 crown for me, for the player who uses it. It looks like he's running the new reworked Goblin Cage, running some sort of probably swarmish bait deck. And my Goblin Machine is going to get two shots on the tower with his rocket launcher. So, and there he goes with the princess. I'm going to use my Skeleton King. I don't think I can one-shot the princess. Yeah, I can't one-shot the princess. And there he goes with his own Skeleton King. So yeah, he's running some sort of bait deck, but not really like an official bait deck, just some sort of bait deck. I think I should go with my Elixir Golem. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with my Elixir Golem. Probably use his Goblin Hut. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to use a Rage. Oh, I kind of messed up the placement. I thought I was going to use it. Yeah, I should have known that. But anyways, he's probably going to use his log. Wait, does he have a log? Yeah, he does have a log in rotation. And we're going to get a ton of tower damage. Now, the thing about this is I need to be careful because to use arrows. But since this is Elixir Golem, I might, and since it's a beatdown deck, I shouldn't be afraid of taking damage. Unfortunately, though, the Goblin Machine is too far out of range to hit the tower. But we do have 20 seconds left until double elixir, so we should be able to get a big push going. For some reason, I'm feeling this game is going to last a long time, just because of how much he's going to commit on defense. And he goes in with an Ice Spirit. And yeah, I shouldn't have used that Rage. I just wanted, in case that he wasn't going to use anything, just take a little bit of damage. Okay, there we go with the Skeleton King. There's no really point of that Skeleton King. I shouldn't have used it. But anyways, here we go with he goes with his own Goblin Hut. Wants to really protect his Goblin Hut. I'm gonna use my arrows on it. He's probably gonna use his Goblin Barrel now. So there we go with the Goblin Machine, which should take out the princess and any goblins that spawn from the Goblin Hut. And there he goes with his evolved Dark Goblin, which fortunately is too far out of range for the Goblin Machine yet again. And we have 30 seconds left, so it's almost definitely gonna be an overtime game. Use my arrows on the Goblin Barrel and my Elixir Golem, so the evolved Dark Goblin doesn't connect to the tower. And he's gonna cycle in another Dark Goblin. And there's another Goblin Hut. I'm gonna use my Goblin Machine, which unfortunately I use a Rage, so it'll hit the Goblin Hut and the Dark Goblin and the Skeleton King. But I don't have any arrows, because I used it on the Dark Goblin, and he does use the Skeleton King ability, which was pretty pointless. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty close game, so let's go with another Elixir Golem. I'm going to wait on my arrows, yeah, for like now. And can I get in a Rage on time? He's probably going to be able to defend it. Yeah, there we go with the log, and not really any damage. Yeah, I might not be able to win this. This is looking pretty bad for me, even though we could still possibly win. You never know. I can't give up yet. I'm gonna go in with try another big push. I'm just not even gonna bother with that Goblin Barrel. If I can make a big enough push, I can get some decent damage on the tower. Oh, here it goes. He's gonna use his log, but I do get quite a bit of damage on that tower. That might have saved me. And the princess doesn't get a single shot. We have 1 minute left. Hopefully I can build a big enough push to stop and win. Okay, now it's 3 times elixir. It's gonna get really intense now. I'm gonna use my Skeleton King and go in with everything I have: arrows, Rage, Let's go rage, arrows. Yeah, but he has so much stuff on the battlefield. It doesn't really matter. I can't really take out everything with just my arrows alone. I'm gonna go into the rage. Oh, come on, please don't target the tower. Okay, good. That might have saved me. Go with an arrows for the princess, elixir golem, and it's very close right now. It's gonna be a very close game. I might have to try to cycle as much damage as I can on the tower. Okay, we got 15 seconds left. Come on, arrows, rage. Just get one little bit of damage. Oh. He used his log too early. And 6-5. Yeah, this is gonna be a win for me. Good game. Alright, next up we have Archer Queen Battle Ray and Bridge Spam. This is one of the older variants of Bridge Spam. And it was before the Boss Bandit came out, this is one of the prime Bridge Spam decks that you saw around this time. And ever since the Battle Ray and God Evolution, it's been a very strong deck in the meta. So we're going to use the Bandit to defend. Unfortunately, that left side is going to be a little bit vulnerable. But I am going to go with, looks like he's running Archer Queen Royal Hogs. Yes, he's running Archer Queen Royal Hogs, which is a pretty bad matchup for me. But who knows? If I could still potentially break through if I try. So this Barbarian's going to get 2 or 3 hits. Yeah, 2 hits on the tower. And it's not looking like the best matchup, but I'll just keep going. We'll see. We have a minute left until overtime, and none of us are really making a move right now. I think I'm gonna make the move. I'm gonna go with the Royal Ghost on the left side, so he can't really push, but he does push anyways. And there we go. They're gonna go in with the cannon. Looks like it looks like he really wants to defend. And I'm gonna go with my Archer Queen. Does he needs his ability? No, I think. Yeah, none of us are gonna use our abilities, and looks like it's gonna be an equal trade. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a Bandit to try and take out his prediction. Yeah, I thought I was gonna use Ice Bear and Skeletons, but he just goes with his Royal Hogs, which is fine. And looks like I got a little bit of a counter push on the left side of my Barbarians, but the Royal Delivery and I'm guessing Log. Yeah, he's easily gonna be able to take that out. And yeah, it's not looking like a good match for me. So, I think I should go with Elixir Collector. I'm gonna go Battle. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Elixir Collector. So he's probably gonna use Earthquake, and I'm gonna use my Royal Ghost and Bandit, and try to prevent as much damage as I can, and try to get a big counter push on the other side. I know that he has not that much elixir. I'm gonna try to push in aggressively with everything I get. Everything I have, Barbarians, Royal Ghost, Bandit, Battle Ram, Archer, everything I have, and try and get damage in the tower. Looks like it's kind of working. I think he's just out of elixir basically. Oh, come on, come on, connect. You're gonna go cannon and charge. Come on, hit the tower. Yeah, this isn't looking very good. If I can just get one Battle Ram connection or one connection, I can win. I'm just trying to go in with everything I have. 10 seconds left. Oh, yes. Here we go. It's a Bandit connection. I think this might be a win for me. Yep. 4, 3, and yeah, that's a win for me. Good game. I would rate that deck a solid 8.5 out of 10. Okay, next game we have the final deck, which is Evo Musketeer Loon Cycle, which is actually a very defensive deck, and it's good because you have 2 win conditions: Minor, which is the primary win condition, and Balloon, which is the secondary. Backwards. The primary win condition is the Minor and the. Never mind. You guys know what I'm saying. I just can't speak today. Okay, we're gonna go with the Barbarian Barrel to finish the Barbarian and take out the Archer. And I'm gonna go with the Minor up top, try to sneak some damage in. And he messes up he used a Phoenix in the wrong spot, and we do get a couple hits on the tower. And of course he has a Minor as well. I think he's running Lumberloon. Yeah, he's running Lumberloon from earlier. I'm gonna go with the Ice Golem. This is the best deck for Ice Golem and also the best deck for Musketeer. It's actually remained a really strong meta deck ever since the Evolved Musketeer was released. and people started figuring out that it works well in it. And he is going to use the freeze to stop the balloon from getting to the tower. And that archer on our side doesn't get one hit, but it's fine because I could stack up death bomb damage, and I'm gonna use barbarian barrel in case he goes lumberjack, but it doesn't look like he's gonna go lumberjack. And yeah, he's gonna get the death bomb damage, but not the regular damage. I think this was gonna be another overtime match, especially with balloon cycle. It's almost always overtime unless you get a balloon connection, which is rare. It's usually like stacking death damage. That's how you get the damage from the balloon, not from the actual hits, because balloon isn't a very reliable source of damage without Lava Hound or without Lumberjack, just it on its own. I mean, with the point of balloon cycles, that you cycle your skeletons, all your sheep cards, so that they don't have the counters for balloon, but it doesn't really work quite as well as like bait. But we do get one hit on the tower, and of course that death damage just gets a little bit more damage in. And I'm gonna go with a bomb tower in case he goes balloon. And my barbarian barrel, yeah, I messed out that even musketeer placement, but I'm gonna be able to take up ones on the bowler and archer, and we're gonna get quite a bit of damage in. And let's go. What was that freeze for? Honestly, I think that was a mistake from him, because that freeze did absolutely nothing. And I'm gonna go with a balloon and an ice golem, trying to make a big push, hopefully get some damage, because he doesn't have a building to distract like cannon, and he's gonna go phoenix and go everything archers probably, and we get some damage, and we just need to get a few more little bit more damage, as I thought this is gonna be an overtime game. And let's use the bomb tower to pull the balloon over. Use this. Oh, I actually messed up that, because I thought that he was gonna use the skeletons for miners for some damage, and he was really desperate. I don't know why he freezed my tower. Maybe it was for his balloon or his miner, I don't know, but it looks like we're going to get some decent damage. And this is almost guaranteed to win for me, unless I just mess up on trying to take out his balloon. Let's go in with another bomb tower to pull the balloon over. And he uses his miner because he's really desperate, I guess. But the barbarian barrel takes out the archer. Just got to stack up a little more damage with the miner, giant snowball. And I'm going to win this game. So he looks like he's pretty desperate, trying to go with lumberjack, and yeah, he knows he lost because I basically won. And yeah, that was a good game. I rate this deck a solid 9 out of 10. Very good on defense. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I hope you all have a good day. See you next time. Bye.